Well, hello there, YouTube. So, as you can see, winter has returned to the Pacific Northwest. Foggy morning rides. Of course, I've come down about 500 feet, so I've come out of most of the fog. But yeah, I'm on my way to work this morning. My wife's off today, so we usually cage it together because it's in fact, I think we've only ridden to work a couple of times. But it's just when you go into work, you know, all the getting ready, helmet, gloves, where to put everything. It's just easier just to jump in the cage. And we got that nice quiet time together. I like how that guy, when he looked behind him to see behind him, he literally just drove right out into the road. I have my helmet I use for my mountain bike. I've got a nice little mirror on there that you can see quite well behind you. Mirrors on a bicycle is priceless, especially in little small things that are, you know, they're petite and out of the way, and they're close to you, so you just, it's almost like a heads up. But here we're getting back into some fog. But as you can see, I'm back to wearing my first gear TPG Rainier jacket. Haven't wore this in quite a few months. And because I'm not used to the cold, it's only like 50 degrees out here. I mean, it's not as cold as what it's been. I mean, we've had mornings in the mid-30s already. But I think because it's been raining this week so far, the rain kind of kicks the temperatures up a little bit. The clouds kind of work as like an insulator, kind of keeps the ground heat going. You get a couple of clear days, which today is supposed to be partly cloudy, and then the rest of the week is supposed to be sunny. There will be some, we'll probably we'll dip below freezing easily. When it's clear around here in the wintertime, it is straight up cold at night. The days can get pretty comfortable though. Like today, I think it's supposed to get up to like 73. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with 70-degree weather. And with what's about to come up, 73-degree weather is fantastic. And really around here, it's not until usually mid to late July before you even touch the 80s. But this summer, man, we kind of bounced into summer with a bang. I mean, we had several 100-degree days, and it was weird as we hadn't quite got to that yet before I went on the Durango run in, what was that, mid to late June when I took off. And when I left, in fact, it was raining the day that Kelly and I left. And we come back to 100-degree weather. But, you know, that kind of, you know, good and hot summers is what I grew up with. You know, and the reality is I've lived in the Northwest longer than I lived in the South, but I still consider the South my home for, I guess that's, you know, that's human nature. And, you know, that's where it did, you know, the old classic coming of age, you know, when you, girls and socializing and the things you do as you're becoming a teenager and trying to whittle away at the tether that your parents have on you. So you know, that's always going to be home. Anyway, I babbled on long enough. I should probably let you go. I'll try to do an after-work back road little buzz around on the way home tonight, and we'll see what stories we can come up with. We'll come up with something. If not, I'll just turn the camera on and do my typical just rattle on like a BB in a boxcar. So until then, we'll talk at you later. See you now. Bye-bye. Well, hello there, YouTube. It is now the end of the day. I'm still in Vancouver. I normally get off at 5. It is 5:50 right now. Had a busy day. There's Mount Hood that will be invisible to you, but quite present to me. Shit, that was another ride I was gonna do this year. You know, it's funny now that, you know, well, summer is over, but now the riding season's pretty much done for. I start thinking of all these places I wanted to go and things I wanted to do. One of the things I still haven't forgot about is trying to get out and do the thing around the cedar mill. I mean, it's no big deal, but I just want to do it. But shit, now it's rained. I'll have to ride my DR through the damn thing because it's probably a mud fest. Although the last couple times I went through there, they, I noticed they had graveled it, but it's like, you know, where the mud kind of collects when you have horses or anything like that. You put pea gravel or something out there to try to alleviate some of that. It just turns back to mud again. But anyway, I'm not quite sure what to think of the skies here. As long as it's I'm kind of heading west at the moment. This is actually considered I-205 north, but technically I am moving west, heading straight for I-5. It kind of west. If you look at it on the map, it kind of zigzags, kind of in a northwesterly direction. But I'll merge with I-5 out here. And if yeah, it's 50 miles or more of I-5. You know, and I got my little jaunt here on 205. It's about 10 miles, and it's another 13 or 14 to my house. So, yeah, it's a long drive back and forth to work. Well, hello there, YouTube. I have, for the most part, missed sunset. It's still, I mean, sunset is like 6:49 or something like that tonight. So technically, I have some time, but there's like a valley that runs through there, so I will get some light. But the coastal mountain range, this out here is like the Willapa Hills, they refer to it as. But as you can see, the mountains make my sunset earlier than it has to be. But we'll get out of this what we can. So I for my Sony A6000, I ordered the 16 to 50 kit lens. I ordered it with the kit lens, I guess I should say, because I don't have any Olympus glass. I'm Canon all the way, you know. And anyway, I wanted this high quality pocketable camera and mirrorless. You know, now their speeds and whatnot, I mean, it's literally like using a SLR. And of course you got the interchangeable lenses. I got an adapter that I can put my Canon lenses on, but it's the cheap one that doesn't interact with the lens, so you can only shoot wide open. Which with a lot of my Canon L glass, that's perfectly fine, but you have no control with the lens. You know, everything's going to have an extreme depth of field. Especially, you know, you start shooting up 1.8 glass and stuff, it's pretty narrow. Anyway, I ordered. It's a cheap lens, but it gets rave reviews. I ordered a Sigma 30 millimeter. Well, it's a 19 millimeter. Where I got 30 from? They do make a 30. It's a 19 millimeter f2.8, which with a APS-C sensor, that equals 28.5 millimeters is how the camera is going to see it. So 28 for me is probably one of the more common ranges I shoot in by far, I would say. So anyway, it's an inexpensive lens. It's a $200 lens. Gets rave reviews. I have found some faults with that kit lens. The kit lens is great for just, you know, walking around plinking, but she's got some soft corners and stuff. It's when I know something can take a picture so much better and it's being held back by glass, that's like something I can't live with. I took it out of the box, the Amazon box that it came in, but I need to do an unboxing and video so I can play with this bad boy. The box isn't sealed, so I don't know how to, you know, I like it when they're sealed, when they got, you know, a seal on them so that people can see you're really honestly opening it for the, oh, there, bird, that was a little crazy. See you open it for the first time. But anyway, you just have to take my word on that. Oh dear God. What kind of construction thing we got going on here? Oh, no, that. It's them guys running the fiber optics. All of Toledo's going fully fiber. Ooh, look at the moon. Got a half moon. Oh, and the deer in the field back there I drove right past. Well, I can see them, but they're far enough away you won't. But anyway, I don't know if you guys been paying attention with the news, but looks like St. Helens is quite possibly going to erupt again. She's going to celebrate her 10-year anniversary with a bang, I guess. Of course, there's not enough meat there. It's going to be some huge catastrophic thing, but there's, you know, she's built that dome up to a point that she could ruffle some feathers. See what our old creek is looking like. Better look at it now because she's gonna change drastically here pretty quick. And these sunglasses have to go. Yeah, that's a nice deep dark kind of colored water. This water's always got kind of a tint to it. It's roots or something in the ground that cause it to do that. It's never totally clear, which is kind of unique for a creek around here. But unfortunately, I have no sunset. It is sunset, but as you can tell, it's being hidden. Here's my old bridge. I slid over on the iron one day. I just love that old bridge going into that house. I want a bridge like that going into my house, but we've seen with different events around here, you can end up trapped at your house. It's a shame there's little pieces of sunshine still hanging in there. Hey! Be careful through here. This is my my deer crossing area. So yeah, that'd be of course St. Helens has to do this at this time of year when she's just, if there's any clouds at all, the mountain's just gone. The mountain is in the clouds. There's my little Serengeti looking area. Love that. So with this Scenic waterproof case, the inner ring of the lens is silver, and you get the craziest like lens glare and stuff. And in the lower left, there's like a little vignetting going on down there. Oh yeah, if you go through the heart of it, it's muddy. Should stop and talk to those guys, but they wouldn't be able to answer something like that. Oh yeah, look, that gravel is working. Oh God, what is it about this moist, cool weather? Just really makes that, my nose is completely plugged up and I absolutely smelt the cedar. Woo! Anyway, that's kind of a short, uneventful ride home from work. I just bombed down the freeway. I cannot believe I made it as far as I did. I just kind of hung with traffic that was, you know, just under 90 miles an hour. They were hauling ass. So I just kind of hang with them. But I made some time, but I ate up 3 bars of gas. I filled up with gas before I turned the camera on. But anyway, I'll chit-chat with you guys later. I'm going to take the last little straightaway stretch to home and hang out with the old lady the rest of the night. So thanks for watching. Sorry for the dirty Spyder windshield. I didn't even clean it from the last time I rode it. I just jumped on her this morning and took off. So anyway, I won't make too many multiple goodbyes. So we'll end it with this. On a very cool 56-degree ride home, just past sunset, I'm going to call it a night. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks now. Bye-bye.